And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Norman Powell.
Well, this is what you hope to see from a guy of his caliber. Increasing his scoring load over the years. He's put in a lot of work each offseason, and it shows.
So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Hero. Powell is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards.
Here we go.
And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Bringing this a fun time of year, mid-season basketball. From award races to juggling playoff pictures, it's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
Well, from deep, Wiggins is solid. He makes enough of them out there. It forces you to make decisions to guard him.
Edwards gets to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Wiggins. Three-pointer, Randall connects from three-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
First quarter, just over a minute played. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, here's McDaniels. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. Randall is doubled. Out to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Powell finds Mitchell. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, when you look at Hero's numbers, this is a guy who shoots a good percentage from deep with a high volume.
Pass to Edwards from deep three-point land. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Hero against Edwards. Outside, Hero. Mitchell outside. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish.
Here's Hero. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that. Employing Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Now here's Randall after Tyler Hero's miss. Edwards with it. Picked up by Hero. The offensive rebound. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Wiggins up top. He's defended by Randall. On the wing, Mitchell. Hasn't made one yet. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert. Randall outside. Chalk up 2 there. Randall's got 7.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Timeout. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. We'll take a look at the Timberwolves. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season, but they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
Now here's Powell. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
And Tyler Hero is always ready to let it fly. Locked and loaded.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Hero. Edwards kicks to Randall. Puts it up from 15. Randall can't get that one to fall.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Edwards looking it over. This one for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now, here's McDaniel. Nothing on the board, and finished off by Gobert.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Here's Mitchell. Outside, Hero. Wiggins outside. Nailed from three-point land. Wiggins has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Heat. And a quiet disposition for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, he lets his game do the talking.
Well, Kevin, his teammates love him for that reason. And remember, he was a key cog in Golden State's title in 2022. And the Warriors players and coaches had a difficult time parting with him.
Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against the Heat in Miami.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starters.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Hawkins is checked in. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. The Heat third.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 8. Wiggins sets a screen for Powell, and it's off from three-point range.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
DiVincenzo with it. No scoring in this one. Pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. And another 3 for Minnesota.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Powell, the pass to Hero. Down low, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. McDaniels, a screen on Hawkins. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Back to McDaniel. That shot missing. Wiggins with some nice D. Powell kicks to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Randall. McDaniels outside. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Wiggins. Adebayo the screen for 3. And it's Wiggins missing.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Now, here's Adebayo. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
That's where Adebayo makes his living, in the paint.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here for the Timberwolves. And then for Miami, Khalil Ware comes in for Wiggins, and Smith subbed in for Tyler Hero. Clark, the pass to come. Out to the wing from outside the arc. Dillingham, no good. Miami trailing. Smith scanning the floor. Pass to Powell. And Ware now top of the key. They now take the lead. And the Heat lead by 1. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And it's Clark in the corner. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Heat shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. In the corner, Powell with it. Adebayo kicks to Smith. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
That came out of nowhere. Adebayo with the highlight reel dunk.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Pass to Dillingham. Outside Conley. Reed against Adebayo. Back to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Trains the three-pointer. Conley's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Pass to Adebayo. Fades away. A rebound by the Timberwolves. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. Clark for 3, and Ware pulls it down. Is the pass to Smith, and the layup's good off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Miami.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunity.
And clearly they have been using the three-point line to their advantage. Looking for that shot early and often.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Jonas. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Powell. And it's Larson in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Dillingham. He has yet to score. And that one's good by Clark.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Kevin, back to you.
Has him bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about. Nets culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
What it's all about.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Reed. Jaquez with the steal. Here's Larson. Now Ware. Heat moving the ball around. Back to Powell. Ware passes to Powell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Powell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
to the paint. Here's Randall, and the shot is long. Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Jaquez the pass to Larson. Puts up a 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Conley. Clark outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Jaquez. And it's good, 2 points. And it's a 5-point Miami lead.
Yeah, that's nice right there. Big man points in the paint for Jaquez.
Timberwolves have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. No one here, Randall, as he lets it go. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. All right, this is coming off the court. Come on, get back to Timberwolves. Mitchell's checked in for the Heat. Let's see some of the numbers here for Anthony Edwards.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
Feeling it out a bit. They set the pick. Throws it up high.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Randall. He gets that one. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The drive by Powell. Now where? On the wing, Mitchell. Misses the 3.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Pass to Reed. Clark outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
So it's Miami now, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie. You could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Edwards in for Dillingham. And Miami also making a switch. Adebayo's checked in. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Edwards can't hit. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Adebayo. No good from outside. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Here's Randall, covered by Mitchell. Randall no good. Miami's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Randall left side. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Heat shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Now Ware. He has 6. Pass to Mitchell. Now Ware. Miami no good on that time either. Mitchell against Conley. Outside Edwards. Trying to get something going. And Edwards slams it in.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Miami trailing. Is outside. Back to Mitchell. Heat moving the ball around. Powell for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Powell's got 6 in the quarter. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Randall outside. Gobert against Adebayo. Conley surveying the D. Over Mitchell. Conley's shot is off. Miami's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly to the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Just beautiful teamwork right there. Adebayo with perfect timing on that jump.
Timberwolves trail by 4. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense, and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Michael Conley. And then for Miami, Larson's checked in, and Hero subbed in for Powell. And here is DiVincenzo. An 11-point game for him in the win against Miami. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The three-pointer, no good. The Heat leading by 4. Adebayo, high post. Adebayo with the screen on Edwards. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Outside, Hero. Pass to Ware. Launches a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. Drills it from outside. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Ware kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Edwards. Whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Now, Hero. He has 6. Adebayo with the screen on Edwards. Hero the bounce pass. And Adebayo throws it down.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. Gobert, the screen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
No good on that one.
And part of what makes Gobert effective is his presence. Just the threat of a shot blocker is a deterrent, and it makes him a monster on D.
That one is no good.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Now here's Edwards. After Tyler Hero's miss. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. Edwards on target. Drills it from way out there.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Powell outside. No good that time. Nice defense from McDaniel. Pass to Reed. Out to McDaniel. And the 3 off target. The Heat trail by 4. Hero passes to Wiggins. Now Powell. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. No good on the 3. Outside Edwards. And Reed has it in the corner. From outside off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mitchell passes to Hero. Adebayo with the screen on him. Pass to Adebayo. Gobert with the block.
Get that out of here. Gobert doing his job to protect the rim.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game, a lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways, it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we gotta make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. So far through the first two quarters, Julius Randle has really stood out.
Putting up points, not shy looking for his shot, man. And he's been carrying the load offensively.
Yes, he understands his role and what he needs to do to keep his team successful.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
You got a game within the game. These two guys are trading blows, raising elbows, trading bows, making me wish I was out there right now.
That I would like to see. Shaq serving up elbow Sammys.
With extra mayonnaise.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Minnesota leading by 6. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randle. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
You know, the Heat play in a glamour market, but Tim, Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star.
DiVincenzo with it. Randle against Wiggins. Randle no good.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. A 2-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Now, his efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Miami with the ball. Mitchell outside. Higgins outside. Shoots the three. The rebound by Edwards.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. For 3, Edwards kept alive. McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Wiggins with the bounce pass. Mitchell finds Adebayo. Now, Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Powell, no good.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by Powell. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Another miss by Minnesota. Miami trailing. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he's been aggressive from the start, and as a result, it's all come together tonight for Bam offensively.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And go outside. Adebayo against Gobert. Here's DiVincenzo. 8 points for him. 3 on the clock. That's a 2 from Randall. And that's good for 2. Randall's got 14.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. List. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. Rudy Gobert, number 1.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
Outside Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And here are the Heat now. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. For 3, Edwards. They get it back. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Great at jumping into action on these plays, saving that possession for his team.
Powell outside. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. And here is Hero. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Pulls up on the wing, and there's another one for the Heat. Here's DiVincenzo. 10 points for him. Randall outside. Gobert with a screen for Randall. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now Mitchell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Randall surveying the D. Five to shoot. McDaniels outside. Outside Edwards. Off target from outside.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half. Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And then Randall slams it in.
You gotta have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. He's checked in for Davion Mitchell. Wiggins up top. McDaniels defending. Foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
He misses the free throw. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Hands it from downtown.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
The Heat trail by 10. Powell outside. Adebayo with a screen on it. Puts it up from 12. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And so good off the bounds. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Adebayo finds Wiggins. Foul for 3. Great D that time from Edwards.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Good on the bucket.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
And Miami has possession. They trail by 14. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Jaquez the pass to Powell. Now Hero to end the run. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Hero from long range. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got 7 rebounds in the game. That shot off. Great D that time from Hero. Powell kicks to Hero. Back to Powell. There's the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Powell's got 12 in the game.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Pass to Randle. 6 on the shot clock. Count the basket. And it's now 26 points for Julius Randle.
But has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter? He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
And this is Edwards' game, man. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And the first one drops.
An already legendary trash talker and fiery competitor, Edwards' hunger to win and be an all-time great is admirable.
And so he makes both from the line.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Ware with it. Guarded now by Clark. Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 14 points for him.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Conley with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Hero, no good.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
The Heat trail by 18. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Ware. They set the pick. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that is what combo guards have to do in this league. Tyler Hero can score it, but he can also run your offense.
Minnesota leading by 16. Conley kicks to Clark. Misses the 3.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Jaquez sets a screen for Hero. And It's off from three-point range.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
Clark finds Conley. Outside Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 13 points here in the second half alone. The Heat trail by 19. Outside Hero. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got 9.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now, okay? Any kind of tip out, a 50-50 ball, we got to own that. And then we got to communicate. I don't know, but it's got to be a real sense of urgency.
He's begging his guys to be more assertive in all aspects of the game.
And in close games, Coach Spo is solid at knowing how to get his guys to just kick it up a notch.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth, we've got Jaime Jaquez. Adebayo is out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Larson in at the 2. Randall outside. To the wing on the left. And the wide open shot from Reed. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 16. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. Here's Larson. Clock at 6. Back to Adebayo. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Adebayo's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Heat. Here's Conley. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Randall right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The baseline J. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's. Mitchell outside. Pass to Larson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the 3 ball is good.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Reed against Adebayo. Pass to Dillingham. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Larson. Shoots. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got his first points of the game.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Larson. Outside, Adebayo. It's not going to go for him. Reed with the defensive effort. To the middle. Here's Randall. Mitchell against Conley. To the paint. Lays it up off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Mitchell wide open. No good with the triple.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Randall finds Conley. Back to Randall. The shot from the low post is good. Randall's got 28 points for the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Pass to Ware. And here's Adebayo. Guarded by Reed. With the shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Timberwolves leading by 17. Randall passes to Conley. Back to Randall. Launches it. Rebound by the Heat. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Khalil Ware. Wiggins passes to Jaquez. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Reed. Now Dillingham. On the clock. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 16th rebound on the night.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Back to Mitchell. Adebayo the screen. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket for Mitchell.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Basket counts.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Larson. His 3-pointers off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside Edwards. Down in the low post. It goes. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
On the wing, Wiggins. Mitchell a screen on Edwards. Outside, Adebayo. Over Reed. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 6 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 19. And here is Mitchell. Adebayo passes to Wiggins. To stop the run, he takes it up and lays it in. 17 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Well, Wiggins always has had the potential to be a threat on any given night to put up a huge number. A consistent scorer who can raise his level of play.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's Reed. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Timberwolves lead by 19. Wiggins outside. from past the arc. Randall grabs the board.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
And the basket by Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
And so here is Miami. Wiggins outside. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Good on the triple. Wiggins has got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And Reed has it in the corner. For three, Edwards knocks down the three ball. Edwards got 42 in the game.
Edwards makes it dueling three-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Great D that time from Edwards.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
To the inside. That's good from Randall, and the assist from Reed. Randall's got 30.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And here are the Heat now. Hero kicks the foul. Miami no good on that time either. Timberwolves leading by 23. Down low. And the basket by Edwards. 44 points for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Gobert. Randall outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hero on the wing. Edwards defending. Powell, no one around him. Rebound, Minnesota. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Edwards, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. A putback. It's good on the putback.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.